everyone. Thank you for joining us today. I've been doing research on environmental issues, and I have some very shocking discoveries as an environmental researcher, and I'm here today to report on that. Thank you for the press for joining me today. And I am going to start with the first question.
Stephanie.
Ma'am?
Yes, this
Brown shirt on.
Caroline Tuttle from Greenwash Daily. The New England Journal of Medicine reported a shocking statistic about plastic. What did they discover?
They found that their patients had plastic in their arteries, and that those patients were 450% more likely to have a heart attack or stroke because of the plastic. It also is considered high risk, like that of smoking or asbestos. It's that harmful. It can cause kidney issues, liver damage, brain damage. It's an endocrine disruptor which causes cancer. Children consume plastic dust from toys. When we heat things up that are in plastic, that plastic gets into the food, so it really shouldn't be exposed to high heat or very cold temperatures. So consumers need to know that to be careful. Okay, next question.
Stephanie.
Oh, yes.
Okay,
Lisa.
hi. I'm
Hi,
Lisa from Sustainable Times.
Oh, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, all right. There's a 5-cent fee on plastic bags in Howard County. How much money was brought in because of these fees over 3 years?
Well, it's shocking that even with the 5-cent fee, people are still taking single-use plastic bags in very large numbers. So over 3 years, there was $2 million generated by Howard County for the 5-cent fee, which equates to 51 million bags in those 3 years. So what we really need to do is ban single-use plastic bags and eliminate plastic as much as possible and bring reusables into the store. Okay, next question.
Stephanie.
Okay, yes. Oh my gosh, I can't believe you're back.
Yes. Jake from X-Men Marvel Times. I'd like to know why you're not using Thanos' gauntlet just to make it all go away. It's right there. Come on.
Okay, well, I'm not even familiar with that reference, but we actually have to have real solutions. And this is really like a serious press conference, okay? How did you get in here?
You don't have to like it. That's serious.
Can we let you in again this time?
Press.
Oh. Sorry, everybody. I'm sure we'll get to some more serious questions. Okay, I want a serious question, please. Okay, now, Mr. Verizon.
Yes, Negaport from exit stage left. I would like to ask, how many tons of plastic enter the oceans every year?
Well, actually, 8 million tons of plastic enter the oceans every year, which is killing wildlife. It's destroying our oceans. Our oceans are becoming a toxic waste dump. And a lot of that is actually recyclable materials we think are being recycled. It's actually being sold to other countries are paying us for this, and somehow it ends up entering into the oceans through rivers and other things. We're polluting the whole world, so we need to totally change and reduce our consumption. Okay.
Oh,
Thank you, Stephanie. I'm Francesca with the Menifee Post. I have a very serious question. Our readers are wondering, what would you say to those who call you a cradle snatcher since you're dating a man who is less than half your age?
What?
Very serious question.
Whoa.
Wow.
Okay. I wasn't expecting this. This is supposed to be about.
Oh, our readers want to know.
This is supposed to be about environmental issues, and you're asking me about my personal life?
But we sell issues whenever we report on things like this about your personal life. If you want your message spread, we gotta know all the dirt.
Okay, well, he happens to be an environmentalist, and I really appreciate how much he cares about the environment, okay?
Wonderful! Oh my goodness, that's wonderful.
And it better be truthful, okay? Don't report any racy stuff.
So how old is he exactly, Stephanie?
Ooh, 26. Does that really matter?
Babies.
This is wonderful.
Okay, I wasn't expecting it to come to this today.
Oh my.
Hello, Mrs.
Boy, oh
Robinson.
boy, you never know what's going to happen at one of these press conferences. All right, do we have any more questions?
Oh,
Okay,
oh.
I'll let you go, Leo.
I'm Connor Consumer from Economy Over Earth. is it true that household landfills are full?
Yes, in Howard County, landfills are full, and we are shipping our trash to Virginia. In fact, it's expected that in the next 5 years, 7 states are going to run out of space in their landfill. Thank you, everyone, and end of scene. Yes. Okay. Oh, we're going to keep it rolling. We're going to keep it rolling.
I like that we were rivals at first and then we agreed.
Yes.
So,
I
is
can't-
everyone?
I can't tell if it's going or not. I clicked the button.
So I'm going to
The
do
red-
the transition.
The red dot and the timer means it's still recording.
So perfect.
All right.
Okay, everyone, thank you guys for watching our scene. Hope you learned a little bit about sustainability, some important information. Next up, we're going to do our tiny habit scene. So what we need is, what's something crazy somebody might do who's celebrating something? Does anybody have any suggestions in the audience?
Have a giant blow up unicorn to celebrate.
So having a giant blown up unicorn. Okay, can anybody else have any other ideas?
Just a high kick.
Oh, a high kick. Okay, anybody else? We'll have one more possibility.
Oh, you're talking about
Twerking.
the habits.
Twerking. That's perfect. Love it. Thank you for the twerking. And in this next scene, the sustainability coach will be
Can I get something?
Oh, right. Sorry. Thank you. We need another suggestion. Can anyone name a person that might, could be a celebrity, might end up at this event that we're having, this meeting that we're having?
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon. Is that a thumbs up? Thumbs up for Matt Damon? Okay, sounds good. All right, so the sustainability coach is teaching clients about tiny habits, the tiny habit system, where we have an anchor habit, a behavior, and a celebration. So we're going to start that now. So for those of you guys who are in the scene, who come into the scene, probably yes, probably you guys do. Maybe you guys could go up a little bit so I can see you. Yeah, that'd be perfect. Okay. Around. Well, thank you everyone for joining us today for our tiny habits. And I know you've been working on your tiny habits, and I'm just going to review it a little bit. So with the tiny habits system, you start with an anchor habit. That's a habit that you consistently do all of the time. It's like your reminder to do your new tiny habit. And then that's followed by a celebration, something that feels really good, because it's feeling good that really firmly establishes a habit. That's the important part of it. And that whole system is called a tiny habit recipe. And I know you've been working very hard on your tiny habits, and I'm so excited today to see what they're like. They're going to be sustainability focused. Leo, would you like to start? We'd love to see.
When I used to go to restaurants, I used to forget to bring my reusable container in, and then they'd give me the plastic to take it, so I wanted to always remember to bring my reusable container in for the leftovers. So now, when I go to a restaurant, right when I park my car, immediately then I go to my trunk and I get my reusable container, and then I celebrate by punching the air.
All right, let's all do that together, guys, so we can celebrate with it. Punch in the air! Woo! Okay. So that's a great way. So bringing your reusables means so that instead of putting your leftovers in something that's going to end up in the trash, you're using a reusable container.
Absolutely.
And you're just keeping it stored in your trunk. That's a great idea for leftovers. And also, we're not throwing away food either, right? It prevents food waste.
Absolutely.
Great. Lisa, would you like to share your tiny habit?
Yes, I would. So after I pay my bill at the restaurant, I talk to the manager about sustainable practices. And my reward part is blowing kisses like a movie star. Mwah!
Ooh, let's
Mwah.
all do it together. Mwah! 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 Wow, so you're trying to actually change the system
Yes, I am.
by talking to those in power that can make a difference. That's great. That's wonderful. Okay, does anybody else have any tiny habits you'd like to share?
I do. So my tiny habit is called trench composting. And it's just natural composting. It doesn't have to be a big deal. I have a hole in the yard where a tree used to be, right? So my anchor habit is just cooking. So whenever I cook and I'm finished eating, I just take those little old organic scraps out, open the door, put it in the hole. Easy peasy. Composting doesn't have to be complicated. And then, as a little reward, I do my composting dance.
Ah, yeah. Nice. Okay. Good job. Wow. So, actually, you don't. Oh, very good. Yes. So you get a little exercise too with your celebration.
It's a win-win.
It's a win-win. That's wonderful. So you're just really demonstrating how easy it is to compost. It doesn't have to be complicated.
Exactly.
You just put it right in the ground.
You got it, sugar.
You're always giving us some great ideas. We love it. Would you like to show us your tiny habit, Jake?
Yes, I would.
Okay.
Old idea or new idea? Sure.
See your new idea.
Well, I am John Oil Baron. I've been the CEO of the major oil companies for many years, and I've made lots of money.
Oh.
And I am tired. I want to get off the grid. I want to change my lifestyle completely and live like a Quaker or in the Amish. I want to be just living what I need, not above my means, not to be overly greedy, not to come off like a cynical asshole, which worked for me for so long. No, it's, believe it or not, I do have a soul, and it's hurting right now because I chose greed over abundance for all. So I want to give back by selling all of my assets and live in a Quaker. I look forward to riding my horse and buggy. And to celebrate, I will just sit in peace.
Wow. Wow. You sounds like you've made a huge transformation. That's amazing. And thank you so much for the donation to our tiny house community. We really appreciate it very much. It keeps these meetings running, you know.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. And, oh my God.
Sorry I'm late.
my
I was just busy filming my last movie.
Mr. Cruz, Mr. Tom Cruise.
No, that's Matt Damon.
Oh my God,
Matt Damon.
David, whoa! Wow, can't believe it.
We were filming our latest Ocean's 3.14. Everybody wins with pie.
Nice.
Wow.
That's really clever.
Thank you.
What an interesting title.
I came up with it myself.
Wow. And tell us, while you're here at this tiny house meeting about tiny habits,
So
what brings you all the way here to Maryland?
you guys are actually more famous than you realize because I heard about this whole thing and I'm into it. So I'm ready to help with sustainability and I have a habit that I want to share with everyone. So, as you know, I have quite a large mansion, right? So, lots of rooms, lots of lights. Problem for me is remembering to turn off the light. So, every time I walk out of a room and I make sure I leave in darkness. So, click, turn off the light, save a lot of electricity. And for my celebration, I like to use one of my famous quotes from Ocean's 11. The house always wins, but in this case, the tiny house always wins.
Wow. Great. End
Matt
scene. End scene. Wonderful.